Hi guys, my name is Taylor, and this video is just to give you a small glimpse of what I've experienced in my relationship with the Lord. Starting out, I grew up in a Christian home. We went to church every Sunday. We prayed before dinner and bedtime, and I watched Veggie Tales just about every day. But this continued throughout middle school and high school. I continued to go to church, continued to pray often. And I think people knew I was a Christian just based on the things that I did and the decisions that I made. But during this time, I felt the need to prove myself. I sought out the approval of my parents and my coaches and my siblings and my friends by pouring large amounts of time into things like studying and sports and maintaining relationships. And due to this high pressure that I was putting on myself, um, I struggled a lot with anxiety. And the weeks following graduation, my anxiety only got worse. All of a sudden, all of the things that I had placed my identity and time into were stripped away. And I felt so alone and lost. But it was during this time that God revealed Himself to me and revealed my need for more of Him in my life. And actually, a couple of days ago, I was reading Psalm 18, and it just describes this time so well. David says, "In my distress, I called upon the Lord. To my God, I cried for help. From His temple, He heard my voice, and my cry to Him reached His ears." Which is so amazing that God hears us when we cry out to Him. It was during this time that I realized I had pushed God aside and let Him sit the bench and watch as I tried to live my life. Just depending on my own strength and seeking the approval of people that really, their approval really didn't matter. During this time, I was learning what it looked like to read and study my Bible every day, and what it looks like to surrender all areas of my life to Him, and and just learning about God's grace on me. I learned that I no longer had to be perfect, or He didn't expect that from me. He sent His Son Jesus to earth to live the perfect life and pay for our sins so that we no longer needed to live the perfect life or pay for our sins, which is so freeing. Also in my relationship with God, things that I felt like I needed to do to gain His approval turned into things that I wanted to do. Because I was reading more about Him, I adored Him and loved Him so much more. And because I adored Him, I wanted to obey Him. I wanted to follow His commands and obey Him and treat people and love people the way that He would, or the way He does. And that has been, or my relationship with God has brought so much freedom to my life. Thank you guys so much for listening.